Hello everyone, if you'd like to skip the waffling, feel free to use the chapter marker, although I have been told that the last video was still full of waffling even when the map was on screen. I would like to say a massive thank you if you are a new viewer tuning in, or if you are an existing viewer that is coming back. It's been an incredibly humbling experience for me as a random dude from Poland to have people all over the world commenting on the videos, watching the videos, helping out in the Discord, just being passionate about languages and geography, which is amazing. Right, let's click on some countries. Indonesia. Pretty much all of these islands are in some part Indonesian. I like to click on the south of Borneo, but you can also click on the west side of Papua or any of these two islands. They all belong to Indonesia. Kosovo, you want to go. Albania is over here on this straight bit of coast near Greece. And if you go northeast, you can probably find Kosovo relatively well. Vanuatu is going to be west from Fiji. This is Fiji with the rather large island. I like to use Fiji as my main reference point when doing anything in Oceania, as it is quite central. So Vanuatu is to the west. Micronesia are these islands over here. Don't click on the left one because that is Palau. So just click on any of these islands right here. Namibia is on the west coast of South Africa. It shares the coast with South Africa, so I just like to click a bit up. Egypt is the northeast side of Africa, and South Sudan. Sudan is to the south, so I like to go left from this little horn part where Somalia and Djibouti meet, and click just like following the line down and south from Egypt, because it isn't perfectly west. Iraq is, this is Iran, between the Gulf and the sea, and Iraq is to the left. Bosnia, I just honestly click. I know that Croatia protects Bosnia, let's just say, from the coast. So I just click near the coast. It does look like it's touching. There is a small bit of coast in Bosnia. Just click around here and you should be fine. Malta is the island south of Sicily. Iran, as we said previously, is right here. Samoa. This line here is actually the border between American Samoa and Samoa. Samoa is an independent country, and because it's west, it's actually a tiny bit further away from the States, which makes sense for why it's independent and not part of the States, as opposed to American Samoa. Ecuador, this little nook here on the coast, on the west coast of South America, is Ecuadorian. So just click a bit above. Seychelles, MSC is what I remember, going from India to Africa. So Seychelles are the ones in the middle. DRC is a massive country. Just click between the two coasts in Africa and you should be able to find it. Lithuania is going to be the third down. Estonia, Livonia in Latvia, which is a sticky outy part, and then Lithuania is right here. Lebanon is going to be right before the coast goes north here on this angled bit near Israel. Sierra Leone is the angled bit of coast here in Western Africa. Yemen is going to be the southernmost part of the Middle East. Between Yemen and Djibouti, you have the Strait of Djibouti. Right, Palestine, I like to click, you can click progressively more left until you find Palestine. I just like to click around here, and usually I get it pretty consistently. Greece is all the islands at the south of Europe. Nicaragua, it goes Panama, Costa Rica, Nicaragua. So before this part of coast, it's in the little choke point. I like to click over here. This is all Costa Rica. Mali is landlocked in the middle of West Africa. You can click between these two coasts and you will usually get it. Saint Lucia is going to be south of Martinique, which is a French territory. Right here, the first, well, how do I put it? It goes St. Lucia, St. Vincent, and the Grenadines, and then Grenada. So the Grenadines are like Little Grenada, basically, which is how I remember St. Vincent, and then St. Lucia is also next to the other Saint country. The flat bit of coast here is Albania. Hungary is going to be quite tough. Let's try and visualize. If this is Kosovo, then this is Serbia, and Hungary is about here. Okay, it is landlocked, obviously. St. Kitts and Nevis. St. Kitts, I believe, is the long island, and Nevis is the small one. Right over here, Turkmenistan has coast on this little sea here. Well, little, it's a large sea, but it's little compared to the oceans. Tonga is east of Fiji, right here. El Salvador is the southern bit of coast over here. It's a relatively small nation when it comes to the scale of the world. Ghana is this bit of coast that sticks out, I believe, is all Ghana's. So just click north of that. Botswana is in the middle here, just north of South Africa, but Namibia does border it, which makes it much easier. Brazil is to the east side of South Africa. Mozambique is super useful to get. It's on this angled bit of coast here where it does bend. Al Bahrain, I've been told it's called in Arabic, is the one of the two squares on the map. Because you've got three micronations here. It goes Kuwait, Bahrain, and Qatar. Qatar is the little peninsula. The Dominican Republic is the east side of this island here of Hispaniola. Thank you to my Haitian viewers for telling me the name of the island, which I did Google, but it's still great to hear from people from Haiti. India is the triangle on the south of, well, it is triangular, south of Asia. The Bahamas are right next to Florida. Sao Tome and Principe are actually islands on the this little gulf in Africa. Just click here and you will find them. Burkina Faso is between Mali and Ghana. So if you don't have Ghana present, just click basically somewhere here on the right side of this little yellow box. Grenada, as I said, the Grenadines, so it's the last one. I like to think of Grenada as you're throwing a grenade, and like in a comic book, you have trajectories, you have like little lines that show where it goes. The islands are the little lines and the grenade is right at the end. That is just my little way of remembering it. The Netherlands, this bit of coast here, is the Gulf near Amsterdam. Well, it's not really a gulf, is it? It's a bay or something, where they have this massive bridge that runs along. Kiribati are these islands here in the north. Be careful not to click on this one as it is Nauru. Mongolia is, right, China is huge. Mongolia is between Russia and China, which is thankfully also huge. I believe if I just go west from Hokkaido in Japan and click here, yeah, I'll find it. Somalia is the Horn of Africa. 45, I am doing quite badly on time. Czechia does barely border Hungary. Ouch, 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 ouch. Okay, that was stressful. That was actually stressful on my part. I should have known better that it doesn't border. Although I have taken a bus from Hungary to Poland and it went through the Czech Republic. Maybe I was mistaken. So that's bad on my part. My bad. Mea culpa. France is right here. I'm sure everyone knows. Tuvalu is to the north of Fiji. Let us speed up a bit. Thailand is this... Thailand, sorry. It's this little land bridge, I should say. The east side of that belongs to Thailand. Uzbekistan is landlocked, I believe. I just like to click north of Turkmenistan. Okay, yeah, that was stressful because I was clicking on the border. It is landlocked, just click north of Turkmenistan. They have a massive border. The US, I'm sure everyone knows where it is. Monaco is right here. Estonia is the northernmost of the Baltic nations. New Zealand, thankfully, is on the map. Jamaica is the smaller island in the Caribbean. Spain, right here. Romania has this bit of coast on the Black Sea, I believe this is called. I'm not too familiar with bodies of water. Click right here to find it. Iceland is an island. Qatar, as I said before, is right here. Zambia is... so the DRC cuts into Zambia. So if I just click over here, I should be able to find it. Liberia is the southernmost part of this angled coast before it goes fully east. So right here. Afghanistan is landlocked and it borders Iran, thankfully. Mauritius is to the right of Madagascar. Myanmar is between India and Thailand. Angola is just north of Namibia on the west coast. Niger, it goes Nigeria and Niger. So it's going to be north. Yeah, landlocked. Cote d'Ivoire is to the west of Ghana. Timor-Leste is the lest or the east side of the island of Timor. Nauru, as I said, is to the west of Kiribati. The Gambia is a nation along a river. So what you do is you find this little teeth, that I should say, on the coast, which is the river delta. And that is how you find it. Dominica is right here between Guadeloupe and Martinique. Colombia is where Panama touches South America. Pakistan is between India and all the other stans. Trinidad is the big island off the coast of Venezuela. So at the end of the Caribbean. Lesotho is going to be tough. It's an enclave. It's surrounded by South Africa. I like to use this little bump in the coast as reference. There we go. Taiwan. Right here, Barbados is the only island not in the massive line that is shown here. South Korea is the south of Korea. China is massive. Israel is the bit of coast here, and it also goes down. Libya is just to the west of Egypt. North Korea we've established already. Eswatini might be a bit tough, but it does border Mozambique, thankfully, which is already on the map. Central African Republic is in the center of Africa. I need to speed up just a bit. Armenia is right there. Slovakia does border the Czech Republic. It is a bit more south. Ireland right here. Switzerland. France does hug it a bit. The UK. Ethiopia is in the Horn of Africa, but it is landlocked, but it does fit in nicely into Somalia. Guatemala is the first country you will drive into when you go east from Mexico. Madagascar is the island right here. Zimbabwe is a circular landlocked country over here. Austria is going to be... I could just click here, I suppose. Yeah, I could have clicked south of Czechia, but it is east from Switzerland. Georgia has coast here on the sea. It's south from Russia. Moldova is going to be on the east side of Romania. Eritrea is the bit of coast over here. Norway right at the north here. Brunei is going to be tough. It's a small nation on the island of Borneo right here. You can probably just about see the green. Cabo Verde is an island nation to the west of Africa. Comoros MSC. Slovenia has a coast, but it's just to the south of Austria, thankfully. Syria, I can click here-ish near the blue box. There we go. It's between Turkey and Iraq. Peru, just click where the coast starts angling. All this angled coast is Peruvian. South of Africa, self-explanatory. Kenya is the last bit of angled coast before it goes south. Antigua and Barbuda are the two islands over here. 8 minutes, I should be fine. Right, Rwanda is going to be quite tough because it goes Uganda, Rwanda, Burundi, but they are quite small nations. I hope I can click. Very nice. Japan is right here. Sweden is right here. Andorra is between France and Spain. The UAE is the left side of the part that nearly sticks into Iran, leaves just a bit of space. Serbia is right here. Thankfully, we have some borders already on the map. Malaysia is the north of Borneo and this little peninsula. Saudi Arabia, it's just click the Middle East, basically. Venezuela is the north bit where this little bay is. Just click to the right. Vietnam is the coast in Southeast Asia. Cambodia is this part of coast. Tunisia is near Italy, the nearest to Sicily out of all these countries, apart from Malta, of course. Papua New Guinea is the east side of the island of New Guinea right here. Algeria is just south of the corner of this box, basically, if you're doing this quiz. Finland is right there. Sri Lanka is next to India. Suriname is not an African country. It's a South American country. And these three, there's like two little notches, actually a third one here. It goes Guyana, Suriname, and French Guiana, which is France. So click the middle one. Tanzania is the first little part of straight coast right here. Well, it's mostly all of it, but I like to click just there. Morocco is, Spain and Morocco are pretty much nearly touching on this map. Benin, it goes Ghana, Togo, and Benin, so I'll click right there. Cameroon has coast over here near the island, so just click east of that. Kazakhstan is massive, which does help. Azerbaijan has coast on this east side of the island, where it sticks out, that's Baku, its capital. Ukraine, just click north of Crimea. Germany, pretty easy, I should hope. Uruguay is, this bit sticks out, just go north from that to find Uruguay. Argentina, just click on the bit that sticks out. Fiji, as I've said, my reference point is right there. Togo is between Ghana and Benin. The coast does slant a bit less, so I like to click just north of before it begins to slant. Costa Rica is south, where this little elbow, I don't know what to call it, is. That's all part of Costa Rica. Mauritania, try not to click on this bit of coast, as that's where Western Sahara is. So I like to go down from Portugal and to the right from Cabo Verde and click over here. Tajikistan is the southern more southern one. If you need a reference point, then use this northeast part of the coast here. Go right and click where it lines up with this little dip in Pakistan, and you should be able to find it. Belize is quite tough to click, I should say. It's this part of Mexico where Cancun is. It's the last part of South Coast over here, Mexico. I'm sure we all know. Chad, a beautiful Chad is right here. Just click down from this bay in Libya and west from the Strait of Djibouti to find Chad. Malawi is really tough if you don't have borders. It is right here. I like to go up from this dip and go west from the Comoros to find it. Poland is where I live right now, just south of this massive part of the Baltic Sea. Nigeria has the coast with the little west and south angled bit here. Honduras is not the first Cancun one, but the next one, the north east side of coast. Croatia, just click the coast next to Italy. Sudan, just what I do is I go in the middle here, basically below Egypt. I can kind of visualize how large Egypt is and just click south. You used to be able to click further south, but South Sudan happened. Senegal, the bit that sticks out here in West Africa is Dakar, its capital, and it does encompass all of Gambia. Djibouti, just click just south of where the two supposedly nearly meet. The Philippines are these islands over here. Bangladesh, it's where the jagged bit of coast is for the river delta. Click over there. Turkey, it's between the Mediterranean and I believe that's a Black Sea. Latvia, you can click Livonia, which is the bit that sticks up on the coast. St. Vincent and the Grenadines, that's Grenada, so these are the Grenadines, like Little Grenada, and click any of these. Palau, PM for Palau and Micronesia. There you go. Bhutan is super tough if you don't have China or India. If you don't, you can go east from this bay in Iran, and where it meets the river delta, just line it up here. Guyana, as I said before, is right here. 3 minutes, I should be fine. Guinea, so this delta right here is Guinea-Bissau, so just go south. Republic of the Congo does have the coast. Where the coast stops angling, that bit of coast is theirs. Liechtenstein is between Switzerland and Austria. It's actually one of the countries I have the most trouble clicking without any other borders, so thankfully it came up later. Burundi is the triangular bit. If I can't see the coast, I line up the corner of this box or this angled coast, with this little angled part between Kenya and Tanzania, and sometimes I get it. Luxembourg is wedged between France and Germany. I like to go up from Corsica, more or less, and diagonal from this bit in Belgium. Paraguay, I like to go west from this dip in Brazil, around where I believe Sao Paulo is, and then go up from this bay in Argentina. Guinea-Bissau, as I've said before, is right here. San Marino. Wow, this is going to be tough. Please don't mess this up. San Marino is near the coast right here, thankfully. Haiti, west side of Hispaniola. Denmark is right there. Chile is the coast. North Macedonia. The part of Greece between the Aegean Sea, is actually really thin, so just click a bit north of that. Belarus is east of Poland on the green part of the box here. Italy, thankfully that will make the Vatican City easier. Russia, I'm sure everyone knows. Canada, Australia as well. Kyrgyzstan, you want to go from this dip in the coast and go a tiny bit down, and from the Pakistan coast again. Bolivia, just go a tiny bit right from this dip in the coast. Go a tiny bit east and you should find it. Kuwait, from the bay, just go west. Come on. Portugal is the coast right here. The Maldives, MSC. Again, Singapore is the square. Cuba is the big island in the Caribbean. Uganda, I like to go just east from where Sao Tome is and use this point of reference again. The Vatican City is, you can just click the coast on this map because it's so close to the coast. Just east from the top of Sardinia. Laos is quite tough. This island in China that I forgot the name of, Hainan, I believe it's called. You can go west and then south, I have 13 countries. Equatorial Guinea is next to this island right here. Montenegro is on the coast, the first angled bit of coast. Panama, the Panama Canal right here. The Solomon Islands are to the east of Papua. Oman is the east side of this place. Gabon is just south of Equatorial Guinea. Marshall Islands are just off screen. Bulgaria is the coast on this island. Belgium is right there. Cyprus is on the blue bit. Nepal is between India and China. And Jordan just east of the blue box right here. Thankfully, I made it in time. Had to speed up a bit at the end. Couldn't get all my explanations done. But hopefully, this video was more informative than the last one. Sorry if you felt that the last video was a bit too waffly. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you want anecdotes and talking about random stuff, or if you want hardcore geography, geography clicking and sniping on countries. I've been a GeoGuessr tourist as per usual. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one, I hope. Bye-bye.